Well, hey guys, I just want to say hello again and welcome back to Genshin Impact. While I'm waiting for the day after tomorrow on the morning, I want to see what this world quest is about that I'm nearby. I know for the fact that there's one world quest in the People of Springs nearby, then another one that is right there somewhere nearby the Children of Echoes, or there's something somewhere near the Signs of Canopy. But they're all going to be part of the quests in each of the tribe's reputation. And I'm not sure if I'm going to and be able to do more. So I just want to see if I can get into that little portal thing and get on it. Well, nope, never mind. I just got to go down. So, yeah, I'm just going to get down here and see. So I can read that. There's some notes, I think. I can probably read that later. And I hope you guys enjoyed the other video as well. So I'm just gonna be bound to find what these things are. I've been just seeing these icons a lot lately, but I haven't been able to do them. And it's one of those quests where there is no dialogue. It's just a normal world quest that does have impact in the world of Genshin. Like, is there a way to open a secret pathway and yada yada yada? Alright. So we're here in some sort of ruins. And there's some unknown person here. Looks like they're going to be from the People of the Springs. Obviously, as an explorer. That big lunk isn't going to start getting up, is it? Yeah, it's one of those constructs, eh? I do like how their hats are like there. There'll be trouble if it does, but there's only one way through. Do I have to dig a path from on top of the top to get around it? How long will that take? Why don't you just go right over? Not all mechanisms are the awakening sort. Well, aren't you bold, lass? Listen good, alright? Your youth means you still got chances to make some mistakes aplenty. But wait, where did you come from? Ah! Ow, 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 ow. Wow! Did you do that to her? That wasn't some sort of invisible attack, was it? And of course, it's one of those quests where Draxton gets involved, is it? I didn't do anything. This power doth the Adepti of Leeway named Gusto. Really? Gusto? What in tarnation is that? You're a braggart and a half, aren't you, lass? That was my back acting up. Is she old? Is she, I don't know. I've been stooping around for a good while, inching my way towards that big lunk, and I stood up too fast. Surefire way to bring the pain, this is what it is. Damn it, I'm gonna keep messing up my words. Used to be that it only flare up when I turn my back at a specific angle. But these days, one careless move leaves me in a world of hurt for a good long while. So you just sprained your back, ain't it? And just so you know, it's pain o'clock right now, traveler. So don't make starting conversations from behind people a habit, okay? All right? And what about you two? I mean your names. Paimon's Paimon, and this little Tepetlosaurus here is Drax. I see, I see. In that case, I guess I'll call myself. Call yourself? What? Are you gonna give us a fake name? Well, a person's gotta be on their guard while on a walkabout, don't they? Bah, and here I was going to give you my love rival's name. A young'un, she is. And energetic too. And worst of all, she's got a healthy back. But forget it. That would be unfriendly competition. If you take my meaning, so have my real name instead. Chiquilla. Is that so? Rawr! Look at that little bastard just getting excited over everything. I love this little thing. And aren't you cute, little fella? You're calling my name. I know it. Anyway, you can call me Big Sis Chiquilla. Not Aunt Chiquilla, though. That one I forbid. Well, I could just call you Aunt only. I gotta be on her good side. So, alright, Big Sis Chiquilla. Good, that's good. You've got a fine future ahead of you, lass. Anyway, what are you doing here? Big sis Chiquia. And isn't that the million more question? What would a person be doing here amidst naught but ruins? What would your answer be, traveler my lass? To rob others or be robbed? Waiting for someone to strike up a conversation with them. Well now, were you my type, I'd call that a good answer. Too bad for you. Big sis here prefers the strapping sort. Either way, minus 10 points for getting it wrong. What I'm doing is treasure hunting. Wow, treasure! There you go, Paimon. Spared you the effort. Seriously? What are you, some serial line thief? And Paimon's gonna say it anyway. Wow, treasure! Rawr? Rawr! You all sure do get along. Who knows? If I hadn't spent so much time tidying woven scrolls that my back gave out, I might have made some good friends myself. Either way, I'm on the hunt for an elixir that can cure all injuries. I discovered in a secret scroll. You want in? As everyone knows, if we Masters of the Nightwind have anything aplenty, it's woven artifacts recording stories of our past. We can expect the elixir, should we find it. So she is part of the Masters of the Nightwind, yay? But the true issue here is my back pain. Walking from the hot springs down at the people thereof was exhausting enough. So I need able to help for the next leg of my search. These terminologies are going to be a pain to read. Therapeutic experience my foot. Didn't work worth diddly squat. Might as well look like this now. But I too was once a pretty lass who'd ride leaping ictomisaurs on the regular. So I just hope we can find these new saurians. And what's the secret about this Masters of the Nightwind? Rawr! I see you're interested in that elixir, huh, Drax? That curiosity will be the root of the future success, you know. Rawr! An elixir that can cure injuries. That sounds interesting. Let's go check it out then. I knew you'd be excited. Those unmoved by treasure can barely be called human. Why, even the coldest-blooded saurians get fired up when they hear the word. Rawr. Exactly. Right. Then in that case, our first objective will be to get past this big lunk. After you, esteemed traveler. I guess...
Time to meet up with Shilonen. Let's ask her how things have been going.
Oh, so we're already at that point, yay? It's moving after all. God, my bad feelings always turn out true, don't they? Ah! Damn it. Unfortunate bastard. Woo, okay.
Amazing. Overruled. Spin to win.
Alright. Do I have to match the element? Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
Woohoo! Check this
Alright.
out. Best of luck.
Ah, okay. Alright, I'm trying. Oh god.
Carving waves. I've got this.
Alright, we're good. Alright, looks like there's a gate open right there. Wee. Huh, I didn't think you'd be able to fend them off with those thin limbs of yours. Don't underestimate Traveler. She's taken way bigger things out than that. Rawr! It's patting little belly. It's still funny. Like this, hang on. Oh, look at that. I don't know why, but I find these things cute. Looks like roping you in was the right choice. I guess I've got a good eye. And here I thought you were going to compliment me. I bet you've received lots of that. With your strength and all, just let poor Chikia get her share too, would ya? Look at the pictures on the walls. We've come to the right place. Damn, I got hiccups. I've drank too much. Now, according to the ancient scrolls, we need to continue onward. Let's get moving. Not so fast. Gotta have some care for the wounded. And by wounded, I mean me. Okay. Tales of Dreams Plucked from Fire. That is the name of this world quest here. I'm sure we could just keep on doing that or not, but let's look around a bit and see what we're dealing with. And I see treasure chest.
What greater pleasure is there than the unexpected?
There are some writings that aren't lit up. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Let's get moving. There's gotta be more to this than that, though. Alright. More phlogiston. And it's an aphid. I saw an aphid. Alright. Oh, bro. Where am I at? Wow, it's getting hotter as we go. Is this elixir really inside? Well, if you want to be precise, that the elixir isn't within. I can't read that because it was too much phlogiston. You guys can read that.
Yeah. Let's ride.
Alright.
Strike a pose.
Go on. This is where you fall.
Aye.
Woohoo! Action at the flame.
Alright. We somehow made it through this.
Oh no, I dropped it. Quick, pick it up. Hope I didn't just jinx us.
Okay, we got... What are those things? They're flowers, right? How about they explode? No, they fill up my things. So those are the bugs I see here. There we go. That's a door. Is that the one you're talking about? Where? Right there? Oh, please, no. I was trying to... But the door is closed. Where? Well, it had better be. I mean, an open door would mean that our path to the great treasure is long gone. Huh? You do have a point there, Chikia. Huh? To think that it was exactly as those woven scrolls and texts concerning them stated. What do you think? See that phlogiston engraving right there by the door? Rawr! I can't get enough of this. That's right. You're a quick one, little fella. Sharp-eyed, too. Researchers have said that saurian visual acuity differs by any species. Sorry. Saurians are generally further sighted than humans are. So, from this distance, anyone from the tribe who isn't a visually impaired old lady could spot this phlogiston engraving. I mean, anyone could see this, right? Sorry. A what engraving now? Oh, a phlogiston engraving. That's right. Totally. Your acting could use some work, although I'm not sure what sort of training could help you. Anyway, speaking of phlogiston, the origin of phlogiston engraving, narrowly speaking, comes from the days of when Natlan was still ruled by a pyro dragon, who caused humanity to exist only in primitive tribes. In those days, only the dragons could use phlogiston, but the sage of the stolen flame, Waxaklaun, Ubakan. I hope I said it right, please. I don't know how to pronounce this. I am sorry if I pronounce it wrong. Risked life and limb to steal the flaming seed of it from the great volcano. As such, humans began imitating the way dragons controlled the substance, creating a language by which humanity could exert that same control. This is the basis of modern Natlan's phlogiston usage. The results of that are phlogiston engravings like the one you see before you right now. Magnificent, isn't it? It's still intact, even after all these years. Still visible to the naked eye. Ooh! Roar! Alright, your turn. Very impressive, Chikia. I know, right? And that's why I took up the phlogiston usage tutor job, desired by a few in the tribe. The compliments are just sublime. And also teaching children, soon to start using phlogiston, about the substance's history is a very important job. So, the phlogiston engraving here is... As I said before, phlogiston engraving is also a language. It looks like a mere pattern, but those well-versed in the art can understand the meaning therein. And as a scholar on the subject, I should only need a day to analyze these patterns. Rawr. Look at this guy disappointed. Oh, don't. Wait! You're gonna take the whole day? Yeah, what about it? Now the pattern looks flat, sure, but every last hook and turn can redefine the meaning behind the phlogiston flow within. Wow, that's super complicated, indeed. Yes, phlogiston engraving scholarship is a most masterful field of study. So, what if you just read the meaning directly using phlogiston? Directly? Well, you could certainly do that, but the meaning could, and I do mean could, contain some discrepancy. Wait, you could use phlogiston? But you're an Outlander, aren't you? Well, I could do it at the moment I arrived in Atlan. Really? I never knew that could happen. How could that... I mean, what a rarity. Quite unexpected of you, I suppose. Anyway, this is a good opportunity to try to sense the phlogiston yourself. Your hand stops at the short distance from the phlogiston engraving. You feel the warmth in your body and slowly follow the patterns along the wall. Then the meaning lights up in your mind like a dim star. If you wish to open this door, seek out an unveiling script. So what's recorded in that engraving? It reads as follows. This is indeed what it says. Answers of this sort are pretty easy to verify, and in any case, this is a pretty classic theme. There should be an unveiling script somewhere around here, with which we can unlock this phlogiston engraving. Where is it, though? I think I can see it right there, I do believe. Rawr! Well, yes, a script with which to unveil this engraving. Wait, you understood me, little guy? Rawr! And he's pointing to where I was going to look. He turned around. Is he trying to say that the script is behind us? I can already tell already. What is this? Alright, I got a new tutorial. Phlogiston engraving and unveiling scripts. The ancient people in that land, phlogiston engraving, blah, 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 blah. Finding the correct answer or the unveiling scripts. Let's see. Find the scripts and use a Kohola source's Aqua Dash or people with the Spring Sprint and Split. Okay, I think I get it. And I have one of them already. This is it. Whoa, okay. You know what? I'll just use you. I'll just use you. How about here? Indwell a Koholosaurus. I think I did. I already did indwell. Where do I go? Alright. Do I have to go in here? Oh, wait. In here? Wow, it really did open. Well, it's half open now. Alright, is there another one? I think there is another one. Oi. Oh, wait! Did you just... Hey, thank you! Thank you! Alright. Where do I go? Where do I go? Alright. I think I'm supposed to go... inward? Yeah. See, everybody just go inward, maybe. Sorry, little guy. Well, you climb, you climb.
Need a surfboard?
Everything about you excuse figure, young lass. Alright, I'm not going to read the whole thing right in front of me because I will not pay attention.
Off we go.
Alright, let's see what this looks like here. It's a bunch of volcanic activity stuff. A spirit door in a spirit way. Alright. Is that what I'm seeing in here? Okay. Alright, is there any more koalasaurs here? And I see another one of those penguins. And those things split up, didn't it? Yeah, indeed, it did split. Yeah. Oh, I see treasure.
Surfboard?
Ah! Ah! Okay, okay.
Off we go.
Sorry, I see treasure. I see
Carving way.
things. Alright, let's see. Woo! That beam. What does that mean? Oh, not that thing. It's one of those things. Alright. That is a floating hologram that shoots beams. Alright, I think I did it. Didn't I? Alright, I need to find a koalasaur. 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 Alright, where is a koalasaur? Where do I find a koalasaur? Is there a koalasaur nearby? Yeah, I want to take a look around here a bit. I think I see them. Whoa! Hang on. Paimon was just about to say that this place is getting hotter and deep the deeper we got, but she sure didn't expect this whole place to be filled with lava. Careful, Drax. If you slip, that might be the end for you. Rawr. Now that you mention it, floaty little Paimon's the safest here. That's just one of the reasons Paimon's awesome, you know. They say that those whose heads get too big wind up floating away. Paimon's always floating anyway. But that didn't sound like a compliment. You're a real bright spark, Paimon, you know that? That didn't sound like a compliment either, Chikia. Anyway, never mind that. This is the thing we're looking for, right? It just looks like a clay ring with phlogiston patterning on it. Do you think this one's valuable by chance? Very much so. In fact, it's probably worth a large sum of mora, but its real worth lies in its ability to open the path to the upper sanctum. Hanan Pacha. Sorry. You've seen the thousands, the islands floating in the sky, haven't you? Yes, pretty much, yeah. You mean the ones above the lake? That's right. We call those the upper sanctum, Hanapacha, due to their inaccessibility by either humans nor Saurians. They say that the legendary elixir that heals all wounds can be found there, in fact. For people like us, who are constantly in conflict, that is a pure land of peace, a utopia created by the very first human to use phlogiston. And now it's time for a question, class. What was the name of that sage who, in the past, stole of the flaming seed of phlogiston, Drax? Rawr! Rawr, rawr. Very enthusiastic, but I don't think I heard you right. Rawr. Alright, now then, your turn, lass. What's your answer? Was it Waxakalenhin, Ubakan, or Waxakalahun Ubakan? Very good. You memorized it even after hearing it only once, did you? I see great things in your future. I do. Anyway, we usually call them the Sage of the Stolen Flame, which is easier by far. That's good enough for me. Some also call him the Madman or a Lunatic, but I call those compliments as well. He did do some very impressive things regardless, after all. He stole the flaming phlogiston seed from the giant dragon and created the upper sanctum using that power before teaching it to everyone in the tribes. This is also, or so, the ancient scrolls say, where humans first began practicing with phlogiston. And this special spirit door is a sort of trial. Activating this door will grant you access to the spirit way that leads to the upper sanctum. Rawr! While I don't know what you're saying, yes, that's where the treasure is. Legend has it that it is a gift given by the sage to those who pass the trial. Rawr, rawr. So that's the story. What's the trial like then? Let me have a look. Nah, that's fine. I've seen the phlogiston engraving on the spirit door enough times to swear it into my memory. To sear it into my memory. If you wish to open this path, seek the 3 unveiling scripts. That's right, pretty much the same as before. We just need to find 3 scripts this time. I mean, drawing info directly from phlogiston is impressive, but I'd personally put more stock in my graphic language comparisons. It seems that like this spirit door already has an unveiling script embedded into it. See, a third of it has already been lit up. So we just need to find the 2 more. My back's aching again. I'll wait for you here while you find those unveiling scripts, alright? This place is very dangerous, so keep your eyes peeled, lass. You know, I just realized something. I just realized something. The way that she's acting, you guys can read this. I just don't have the time to read that. Anyway, the way that Chikia has been acting, it sounded like she is acting like an old lady. Like an old lady? But the unfortunate thing is, she looks extremely young. Wanna know why? I think at some point reason that anyone who's with the Masters of the Night Winds has found some way to keep young. I do declare. Okay. Alright, I think I found one. What the hell? Okay. That's not cool. Get back out here.
I must protect my clients.
Laid bare.
Shower me with praise.
All right.
Time to shine. Spin to win. Get back.
Get back here, damn it. Alright, am I good with you idiots? Alright. Think I did that. I think I did it. There we go. We found the first of the unveiling scripts. Ah! Okay. I realize I'm getting burned here. Alright, I think I absorbed this energy to protect myself. Wait, where do I go? Wow! Okay. Ah, there we go. Alright. How do I get up there, though? Wait, do I go back up here? Yeah, I got an idea. Yeah, I got an idea. Where am I going? Alright, there we go. Little life I have here. I think I'm able to do this. Whatcha? Looks like we found both the unveiling scripts. Let's just head back to the clay ring. I'm gonna do some exploring here later in off recording. Woo! Okay. Ooh. Yes! I got it! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Nice. So we just activate this thing, right? Alright. And as such, we found a way of another pathway. And look at that. We've unlocked a way into one of the floating islands. Oh my goodness. Alright. I got an achievement as well. Ooh. So this is how a spirit way looks when illuminated. These ancient woven scrolls said that when the dim path lights up, it will be like a bonfire being roused once more into a blaze. And they weren't exaggerating. Alright, you're back at last. You alright over there, Paimon? Yeah, Paimon's fine. And you, Drax? Rawr! Don't you just love this little guy patting his belly? Who knows can anyone do that? Also, the way she's dressed, though. I'm not saying anything. Well, still not getting you there. But it seems you're uninjured too. And finally, Traveler. I knew you'd be fine, lass. You've got a bright future ahead of you after all. Some concern would have been nice all the time. That would be unnecessary. The only thing you need is the trust of others, and you should be proud of that. Seriously though, this place is frighteningly full of liquid phlogiston, and I was concerned for a moment that you'd not come back. Couldn't have returned my own power with this bad back. After all, if you failed to return, I have turned into jerky over here, without ever having found that cure-all elixir. What's wrong, Chikia? What's with that sudden look? I just remembered that when tidying up ancient scrolls previously, I did spawn an account of our ancestors swimming in lava. At that time, I thought, swimming in liquid phlogiston? Madness! I reckon it was some weird storyteller's yarn I did. Well, now that you think about it, those were probably those who failed, or it was a warning to those attempting the trial. Roar. It's hard to imagine why anyone would draw that, but yeah, just thinking about it gives me the heebie-jeebies. No wonder my friend gave me that pained look, like one looking at some emotionally wrapped humanoid monster, when I told that story as a joke. We drifted apart thereafter. Gah, that was my one and only friends, you know. Anyway, never mind. Let's head back to the tribe and talk there instead. This whole friends business should start looking up once the Sage of the Stolen Flames returns with us in glory. And what's that gift supposed to be? The power of hypnosis? Come on, that's an awful definition of friendship. No, but Mora and dreams of success are effective, if dirty substitutes. Anyway, for the sake of friendship, actually screw that. We're doing this for the gift, for ourselves, and for selfish reasons. Anyway, because we deserve it all more, let's rock. Still, this is the first time I ride in a spirit way. You'll dodge if I end up vomiting, won't you? Alright, don't worry. You all, I'm just kidding. Something tells me you're not joking. Alright, so how do we... Okay. Guess we could ride a spirit way like this. Hang on. How do I get in there? Well, I guess I'll use mualani here. Ooh. Still, I'm not used to this type of gameplay like this. I quite liked it. It feels like I've been playing Fontaine's underwater city. Just riding the waves and all that stuff. Riding the currents. That's even more amazing. But to do this in the surface and in caverns, it's really awesome. Hell, look at this. You ride the spirit way back to the surface. Ah, damn it. Oh well. Alright, is that it? As expected, the spirit door below is connected to the one in these ruins, such that a passage may extend to the skies. Woven scrolls, record rightly. Oh, I'm so proud of myself for believing in them. Rawr! Hang on, let me get a good angle here. Yes, you're awesome for cooperating with me, Drax. Well, what an adorable little fellow you are. How would you like to jump ship over to me, 3 square meals of 1 grapefruit guarantee. 1 for each meal is kind of sad to be real. Wow, we've got a poacher over here. Well, you miss every shot you don't take, you know. I'll take that as a no then. To be so close. I'm getting a little envious. We were around when Drax first opened its eyes. You didn't have a chance to start with. So that's that close, huh? That might make for a very painful goodbye if that time should come, huh? Alright, we're about to reach the upper sanctum, but let me take five real quick. Goodness, my back hurts. Has it always been that way? Oh, come on, it's not that bad, you know. You leave yourself open to tricks by constantly taking people so seriously. If anything, my back pains decreased mysteriously since meeting you. I wonder what that is. Is there something special about your body? And would that work with a piece of it of any size? Like, say, a thumb? Would you mind giving one to me? I'd give you mine in exchange. Want to give it a shot? No thanks, that's kind of scary. What a shame. Excuse you? It would be weirder if anyone agreed to that. I should have done that one. Alright, just a bit longer. And the pain in my back should subside. And then we could go head to the upper sanctum together. Alright, I'm going to try and finish this all in one. Alright. Seeker, no fighting, so... So, do I just head up here like this? Woo! Okay. Alright. I'm pretty happy to how things are gone. Actually, make them delighted. You guys can read this, because I can't keep up with this. I'm just amazed that, look at this. Angles be damned. I'm riding a shark up the skyway on a floating island. And I got this for free. And I got this for free. Look at that. Didn't I tell you before? Woohoo. So she ran away from home, eh? Oh, ho, ho. Woo! Alright. So this is the upper sanctum. Huh, from down below, you'd think it was all gray and empty up here. Rawr. Who'd have thought it would be like this? Indeed, it is said that the floating matter here is held together by a power of phlogiston, itself a highly vigorous energy source. It's a strange phenomenon, but the best way to understand it for now. This also explains not only why grass and flowers grow above it, but also how it warms cooled earth anew and ignites a conflagration of souls in the darkness. This is the phlogiston, won for us by the sage of the stolen flame, snatched from the very claws of the giant dragon. Speaking of which, that reminds me, when some people in the tribe lay eyes upon the sanctum, they have the nerve to doubt that a mere human could create such a floating island through the power of phlogiston, thus concluding that the sage of the stolen flame must have been a kind of dragon too. They actually believe that? People are free to think what they want. I understand that changing the way other people think about the world can be nigh on impossible, but why, if it doesn't drive me up a wall? Just because they couldn't do it themselves, they insist that anyone must have been a superhuman. I'd rather not hang around with people who have such a losing mentality. Anyway, what about the treasure and elixir? Given that's what we've come for, it doesn't look like there's much for us here. Rawr. Hey, you didn't actually think that this was going to be that simple, did you? We're being put to the test by the sage of the stolen flame after all. If this ancient scrolls are right, we must find some mechanisms to activate, complete the final trial, and then reach the center of the upper sanctum. But I have no more idea than you as to what this so-called center is supposed to look like. Thinking back, I'm sure the images of the floating islands I've seen before were a bit different from what we're seeing now. But it's possible that as I've aged, even my memory, which I was once so proud of, is becoming unreliable. Anyway, seeing as we've come this far, let's rely on our intuition instead. So, how are we going to activate the mechanisms? You should be able to activate them using phlogiston, just like with phlogiston engraving. That's what's shown in the scrolls anyhow. Apparently the phlogiston chisliths are all over Natlan were based on the mechanisms here, making these mechanisms incredible relics in and of themselves. Well, lass, you've shown a great promise so far. Time you went and gave it a try, Alright, there's so much to explore in this island here. Look at this. I have not touched that thing, and yet, look at this. It's another spot to find Spray feather plants and all. Alright, let's investigate this. Okay. I guess we better find the soul center here, which I think it's the next island, I believe. Okay. Alright. That's odd. Where are these iridescent inscriptions? In theory, these things constitute, and I can't read them faster. Alright, let's investigate this. It disappeared after I touched it. Those that would receive the flame go to the monument where its seed lies. I don't know what the hell that's saying. Alright. Alright. If I defeat these wind slimes... Oh, you're kidding me? Get down here!
Strike a pop!
Alright. Alright, where is that at? All the way up there? How? Okay. You know what? I just got an idea. If that thing of the plants work... What if I touch this? No, I can't touch this. How do I get to that island, though?
Laid bare.
Carving waves!
Alright. Wait, I didn't see this. Okay. Wow, okay. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. I just want to get that thing. It reminds me of a time in Dragon Spire. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Dragon Spine, Dragon Spire, whatever the hell it is. A bunch of wind rings. Dandelion rings. Alright. What are these iridescent inscriptions? Again, there's something. Alright, let's
ride.
I think there's a way to activate it. Yeah, again. Those that would receive the flame complete the trial and head to the floating island. Yes, I know. Alright, what is this thing right here? Whew, that should be the last mechanism. This one's no different from the others, Chikia. You sure you haven't fallen for some kind of trick? Rawr. Of course not. When it comes to deciphering ancient scrolls, I have a great confidence. Some confidence. Well, a certain degree of confidence in my abilities. Your confidence is shrinking by the second. Gah! Help! Anyway, I'm fairly sure that this isn't the last mechanism. If I remember rightly, it should be larger and more complete. The floating islands! Young lass, irrespective of the great promise you've shown, no one will understand you unless you speak in full sentences. As for whether the treasure is real, the elixir really exists, and, well, you know, only know once you give it a try. Rawr! If it doesn't work like this time, it'll work the next. If not here, then somewhere else. As long as you stay in the game, a miracle is bound to happen sooner or later. Your optimism truly knows no bounds. I'll take that as a compliment. Rawr! See, Drax is excited too. God. Come on then, traveler. Use phlogiston to activate the mechanism. Alright, I'm starting it. Okay, let's commence the trial. Wow, okay. The iridescent turned into a ball. Look at that. This is really the final trial here. Alright. This spearway could be the final trial. Woo, okay. A new spearway. Oh, I have to pay attention to that thing. So we don't have to gather these orbs? I guess. I gotta keep an eye on things. Alright, gotta go this way. And it does seem pretty fun. Alright. So where the hell are we heading, though? That's my question. We jump over the vision, that's what we do. Alright, then jump on the other one? Yeah, it does Alright. Where are we heading, anyway? Alright. Is that it? Tell me that's it. Whoa. 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 What the? What? Hang on. Where did I end up going? Excuse me? Excuse me? That... What? Okay. Alright. Alright, that is nonsense. Alright, that is nonsense. I just did all that. And what the hell happened? Alright, what happened? Seriously, what was going on there? Are you kidding me?
Let's ride.
What's going on here? I mean... Like, what's going on? Like, I'm trying to, like... Alright. Alright. Did I end up missing all the orbs? Whoa. Alright, this is different here. I guess the game didn't pick up on what I was doing. And it kind of glitched, I think? Not too sure. But now I had to start all over. And I had to, like, keep an eye on things here. And description again. Look at these. I still am amazed by how Hoyos is doing this games. I gotta be appreciative of their hard work here. Is it just me or the background is like something hidden ahead? Paimon seeing things. There's a new whole floating island. Wait, is that? It was to open a new way? Wait, where was this island? I can't really turn the camera, but I guess somehow when we activated the mechanism, we had to go through these spirit ways and a whole new island showed up? Yeah, that island right there. That wasn't there before. Alright. And woo! Look at that. What is this? Plain of pure desolation. That's where we at? And oh no. Those look like golems. Well, I never. A hidden island in the center of the upper sanctum. And there I was, wondering why it looked so different from what I saw in the pictures. So my memory's fine after all. I wouldn't be in charge of looking after all those ancient woven scrolls if I wasn't. But apart from that even larger rock in the middle, there's nothing else here. Or could this giant rock itself be the sage's legendary gift? At this point, I'm genuinely stumped. In all the scrolls I've seen, when the heroes pass the trial and reach this place, they should sense the spirit of the sage of the stolen flame. As long as you've reached this place by passing the trial, you're supposed to feel as if you're being called somehow. But I have no idea what that means in the practice. I was under the impression that I'd be able to work that out once I got here. That I could... Looks like that was wishful thinking. Stretch out your hand, chosen of reach out to me. This is the final trial with this. Light up the temple. Then, do you know what it means? Rawr. You saw something? You saw something! Gracious me! So the one worthy of this gift was you after all, young lass. Huh? Paimon didn't say anything either. Weird. I saw a golden pattern. Rawr, rawr, and you do too! Golden pattern? You mean the same one you saw when you first time you met Drax? Wait, Paimon thought you were just seeing things back there. Rawr, rawr. Drax, telling Paimon to look up is no use. She can't see it, but seeing as you've said it, it's there. The tone sounds familiar too. So maybe the one that left it behind was the Sage of the Stolen Flame? I keep choking on my words. Wait, what? You mean to say that you've previously been given a sign by the Sage of the Stolen Flame? I said you had a bright future ahead of you, lass, and what lies before you now? But a future oh so radiant? I knew you showed a great promise. I wouldn't have taken a shine to you otherwise. So have you figured out how to receive the gift? Rawr. Reach out. Yes, I just have to reach out towards the giant stone tablet. Come to me. Oh, power. Guardian. What? Oh, God. Ah!
Everlasting as the moon.
Oh, God, no.
Shower me with praise. Drilling down.
Oh, God. Oh, no, no, no.
I can do it.
Alright. We got 3 avatars of lava. Summoned, awakened, and a guardian of lava. Ow!
Let my name echo in song.
Ah, okay. Well, one good thing is I'm getting good material.
This is where you fall.
There we go. I'm done. Whoa. Did the water just rise? The birds are flying away? Or at least certain birds. What the hell are they? Toucans? The water level has risen somewhat, and the spring's now full of phlogiston. The water below my knees is warm, and I can feel a warmth flowing through my limbs. A lovely sensation. So the sage's gift wasn't an elixir that could cure our injuries, but rather the hot spring here? Paimon's not exactly surprised, given the people of the springs aren't far off. Rawr. Drax is looking pretty cozy here. This isn't just any old hot spring, a little floaty Paimon. Once a hero has been chosen, bathes in the spring, they'll be granted the power to wield phlogiston. Huh, really? So what will happen if Paimon dives in? Good question. Yes, I think I know. You still be Paimon, just a soaking wet one. What? Paimon thought she might get to use phlogiston too, and transform into some kind of super awesome pyro Paimon. You just be a floating, a burning Paimon. That'll be funny. No, it wouldn't be funny. Sadly, I think not, because you haven't been chosen. Wait a minute, Chikia. You knew that this hot spring would be the final gift, yet you claimed you were searching for an elixir that can cure all injuries, then that you'd share it with us too. There are so many types of injury in the world. How could you possibly expect a single elixir to be able to heal them all? But when it comes down to it, wisdom is the solution to all our worries. Yes, I tricked you this time, little Paimon. But when we make mistakes, we learn from them, and take one step closer to resolving our worries. Isn't that a wonderful outcome too? Okay. That actually kind of makes sense. So, have your injuries been cured? Have you learned how to use phlogiston? Even if I took a bath in a hot spring filled with phlogiston, I would still be unable to use it. In the past, so the ancient scrolls say, tribespeople who could not already wield phlogiston only ever learned to do so by passing the trial. So it hasn't had any effect at all. Wait, you're clearly from Natlan, but you can't use phlogiston? Rar? Paimon, you know, these delayed responses of yours can be quite hurtful at critical moments like this. Yes, nearly everyone in Natlan can use phlogiston, but nearly is not all. When I was very young, I once suffered a grave injury in connection with the Abyss. It was a miracle that I even survived, and I was in terrible health. I told you I could jump great distances with an ictomosaur on my back, but I'd be fooling you, for ictomosaurs can float up and make themselves as light as a feather, so they don't weigh a thing. It may well be due to this injury that I am unable to use phlogiston. No matter what I try, I simply can't do it. I've racked my brains, poured all over kinds of different scrolls. Though others view them as virtually obsolete, I am well versed in analyzing phlogiston engraving through patterns. I put lots of effort into memorizing all the meanings, honing a great memory while doing so. For me, teaching the children of our tribe the basis of phlogiston was also an opportunity to observe how they would discover the ability to use it. And speaking of which, I'm quite popular with the children. I know everything that there is to know about phlogiston, and the more I understand, the more in awe of it I am. But the more awe I feel, the more regret and frustration I feel for not being able to wield it myself. It was all thanks to you that we were able to make it through all those trials. I understand that to learn skills like our ancestors did, sacrifices must be made. But I simply don't have that kind of courage. Perhaps that's why I can't use phlogiston. Chikya. Rar. It's alright. I came to terms with it a long time ago. If it doesn't work this time, there's always next time. I'll find a way eventually. Thank you so much. I'm grateful for everything you've done for me. Traveler, I know I keep saying it, but you have a fine future ahead of you, lass. Not only you are amazingly talented, but you're also kind as well. Unlike me, for whom everything means to be set in place now, lass, I'm sure you'll have many more incredible adventures to look forward to. I'm a little jealous, to be honest. Traveler, young lass full of promise, wherever the road takes you, may your travels be smooth and forever always, and the same to you. I'm sure you'll achieve your aspirations. Even if there's no elixir that can cure all injuries, I'm sure you'll find an elixir that can cure your injuries. Rar. Thank you, Paimon, Traveler, and last but not least, Drax. Your words have genuinely moved me. Traveler, really, I'm touched by what you've said, lass, because you're someone that people can count on. Alright, let me rest here a while longer. This hot spring is mighty relaxing, after all. I'll soak in here for a bit, then get back to pouring through ancient scrolls for a cure. I might be in for a scolding for running off from home, though. But just as you said, lass, I'll have to work hard to achieve my aspirations. Well, guys, that is Tale of Dreams Plucked from Fire. And not only that, but we discovered a new type of land, and we've gotten a new item just for collection's sake. And, of course, a new type of I guess you could say, layer of exploration up here and there. So we finally able to explore the upper islands here for sure. But I think I am good for now. Any last words, Chikia? Oh, it's you, the young lass with a bright future ahead of her. What's up? The journey's got you tired soaking the hot spring? I haven't learned how to use phlogiston yet, but my back's no longer killing me as before. Seems like the healing effect here is better than over at the People of Spring, so... Though I'm still a long way from achieving my real goal, not having such bad back thanks to this hot spring sure counts about, say, 10%. So not only this is more effective than the one in the springs here. And so, I will say this. Thanks, guys. Thank you guys for watching this video. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, please give this video a like, dislike. And I hope you enjoyed a little bit of lore, a little bit of story. And hopefully my commentary isn't, like, annoying you guys. And yeah. I enjoyed a little bit of learning more and more about Natlan War and unlocking more secrets. So, again, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the new video. So, peace out, and I will see you. Have a good weekend.